Right, welcome ladies and gents. Does everyone remember the slap heard around the world? You know, the Will Smith Oscar slap. Yeah? Yeah. Came as a surprise from everyone, and, well, basically what's happened now is Will Smith has tanked his career. In the eyes of most people, he is cancer when it comes to watching a show or a movie or anything with him in. Even his back catalogue of work, people are struggling to sort of disassociate his present-day actions from his historical library of work, which is perfectly reasonable. I understand that stance to get. You know, it ruins someone's image in the eyes of the audience. Now, ladies and gents, we've learned he's even more of a just bizarre simp than we previously thought. He had been separated from Jada Pinkett Smith since 2016. Yeah. I'm letting it hang there for a little bit. So when he appeared at the Oscars with her, and someone made a joke, a funny joke, as a comedian, and then he chose to get on stage and slap that comedian. Oh, who also happens, as far as I'm aware, or did know to be his friend. They weren't even together, they were divorced. In name. Well, not in name, but in all action. So, a few things to consider here. He's a massive simp. I'm sure he probably didn't even know they were separated until now. He's probably learned exactly the time we did. Mate, get away from her. She's cancer. And men, grow a pair. It's okay to have standards when it comes to dealing with women. You know, I'm not one of these men going their own way nonsense. Like, I don't subscribe to that. But have standards and stick to it. Fucking hell. Anyway, check this out. Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she and Will Smith have lived separate lives since 2016. So although they aren't technically divorced, they do live separately. The actress says in a new memoir, Worthy, and in a clip from the sit-down interview with Hoda Kotb, I don't know how to say that aired on Wednesday, Today's Show. What are you doing, Will? You have destroyed your career for someone that that you've been separated from. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Bro. If only you gave that kind of energy when she was putting penises in her mouth, huh? Anyway, if you didn't know, Jada Pinkett Smith was sleeping with her son's best friend. So Jada Pinkett Smith has revealed that she and husband Will Smith have been living separate lives since 2016. Also, you might ask why I'm doing a video on this. This is absolutely unequivocally related to Hollywood movie news and just generally how people can tank their careers. But obviously, yeah, it does cross over into, I don't know, current day events and a little bit into, you know, sort of social dynamics. But this is absolutely relevant, so I'm going to cover it. And besides, I cover what I like here on the channel. So the actress makes the revelation in a new memoir, Worthy, and discusses the status of her relationship, noting that the pair aren't technically divorced and aren't planning to take that legal step. Probably because she, well, I don't know why actually. I'm sure it's him because he doesn't want to lose all of his money. I bet you that's what it is. But she probably would, if she could. Take all of his money and just leave him. So in a clip from an interview with Hoda that aired on Wednesday's Today Show, however, as Pinkett confirmed, the separation was essentially a divorce. She literally says it, as she and Smith are no longer romantically together. So you destroyed your career for someone that has cheated on you, committed adultery, that disrespects you at every corner, live, on interviews. Have standards. Have standards. Respect goes both ways. If you want to be respected as a man or a woman, you have to present yourself as someone that can be respected. You have to conduct yourself in a way which is respectable. And you can't treat people with disrespect either. So Smith and Pinkett Smith were married in 1997 and have two children, Jaden and Willow. Smith has another son, Trey, from his previous marriage to Cherie Zampino. Should have fucking just stayed with her. As for why the pair didn't share this news sooner, including when they opened up about Pinkett Smith's entanglement with August Alsina. What? It's not an entanglement. She was shagging her son's friend. That's literally all it is. And amid the infamous 2022 Oscar slap where Smith referred to Pinkett Smith as his wife, Pinkett Smith says they weren't ready yet. No, that sounds an awful lot like she's just come out with the news. I bet you anything. Where is Will Smith for this interview? Probably crying in the back because he's so fucking pussy whipped by this ugly ass just scum. We were still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, and we hadn't figured it out yet. But I mean, we've all seen the Oscar video. We've all seen it. Will Smith thought the joke was funny until you didn't. So, you want someone to be a gentleman with you, act like a lady. And this goes out to men and women. You want a woman to be a lady to you, act like a gentleman. You want a guy to be a gentleman, act like a lady. This is no lady. Doesn't deserve that kind of chivalry from Will Smith. And as to what happened to cause the relationship to fracture, Pinkett Smith teased, that's a lot of things. Yeah, probably you sucking your son's best friend's knob. I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of just still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be. I bet, oh God, Will Smith, you. And this is the problem. Will Smith has destroyed his entire career now. Pinkett Smith considered getting a legal divorce, but she told the interviewer, I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise. It almost sounds like Will Smith actually wants to divorce you then, doesn't it? So yeah, they live separately. They're not together. It is a divorce in all but name. We've been doing some really heavy duty work together. We just got deep love for each other, and we're going to figure out what that looks like for us. It looks like you sucking someone else. It looks like you getting down and disgusting with your son's best mate. And your husband crying about it as you tell the world on your shitty little YouTube channel. Yeah. This is that red table talk discussion. Right, in 2020. Red table talk discussion. Where he goes, I was done with your ass. Yeah, you kicked me to the curb. We broke up. We decided we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I go figure out how to make myself happy. She noted that at that time the separation was indefinite, and they agreed that they were over. And yeah, God. And you've just destroyed your career now. You've destroyed your career simping for some absolute... Well, look, it goes both ways. He doesn't even respect himself. You don't respect yourself. No one should respect you. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, there you go. How to destroy your career 101 with Will Smith.